Hello, my crafty friends. This is Misty with a unique treasure. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I have some special treasures to show you because this is my first actual project for this beautiful company, which is AngeldreamcraftsKim on Etsy. This card, for some of us, it's hard to read it, and because it's small, and then my camera won't focus on it. So even if I hold it still, I don't think it will actually focus on it. It's a great card. But so that's why I quickly did this. This is not how I would love to present her name, but I will work on making a better sign. But this is Angel Dream Crafts Kim on Etsy. So if you just go there and you pop this in, she'll come up. You must put it in this way because I tried several times to just, pop it in, and I have to put it in exactly this way for me. She has laces, trims, cabochons, and so much more. And the fun part about this shop is that she is constantly changing it. So, ladies, if you see something that I have, it may be sold out already, but it may not be, or she might have restored it or, ordered more. I'm not sure, but I can just only show you what I have. But this is a shop that is, to me, affordable. We can, instead of just buy one thing because the prices are kind of high, other places, it is something that we can get two or three things at a time. I've shopped this, for one, I shopped her store. I seen one of my design team members do a video, and I just started following her channel, and I happened to be her design team project. So I went over to the shop and I couldn't believe it. So I put in a nice large order. Now she is in Canada, I'm in the US. And then I have shopped personally from her four times, I believe, and three or four times. And then I reached out to her about becoming a design team member for her shop because, to be honest with you, I use mainly fabrics and laces and trims in the things I do. So I'm learning actually to incorporate more digitals because I am on a few design teams that we won't talk about in this video. So this was so perfect for me, and I figure, God led me to this channel, so I believe that she's it. I'm not going to reach out to anybody else right now. I'm going to focus on her channel, I mean, her store. So I'm really excited. I do like her products, or I would not be doing this. I had to reach out again. She did not reach out to me. And so I'm really grateful that I found her store. So without further ado, I want to show you. Now, I sound so much better. My throat is strained from trying to project my voice, and I'm trying not to go into one of my coughing fits. But the prayers have worked and are working, and I'm so grateful and thankful to you that have reached out to me or made comments on my videos that I tried to make while I was sick. So I am getting so much better. I'm going to try to pick up the speed on my videos now, but this is just a wonderful shop. And what I did was I am not finished with this project. This is probably going to be part of my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but it's going to be so much bigger than what I'm about to show you. But I wanted to get the project out showing her beautiful items before May came because this is my month. So here we go. Again, I held this up this long. Please go visit her store. If you're not ready to purchase anything yet, if you hit that follow or like her store, you will get notifications when she puts new things in there. Because, like I said, she's always switching it up. So that's a lot of fun to see new product. Okay, so here is what I made. This is the box that is going to be holding a nice, beautiful package of trims, laces, and fabrics that is going to go along with the journal. So the journal, I'm trying not to do too much to, but I will be using her fabrics and trims in it because it is part of the box I made. And so I'm going to go ahead and unveil it. Now, I didn't close the box all the way because I'm having a hard time not showing you all of my messy desk. It is really messy because this is how I craft. and I pulled tons of stuff and I have all of her stuff out and not all of it, but because I have a whole nother design team package. So stay tuned for May because I have another design team package to show you. But I wanted to show you the beautiful items on this box. And again, this I'm not finished with the journal. I have a few touches I'd like to add to the box. There's some places that I could not decorate because they go into the fold of the box. I didn't want to cut it off. I wanted to keep it this way so that the reciprocant can do whatever they wanted. Um, if they can do whatever they want with this box. But I was hoping that somebody with all the beautiful stuff that I applied to it, that they would want to go ahead and use it to hold some of their things or their current project, things like that. So as you see, I use some of her gorgeous little crowns here that have little pearls on them. And I just took this beautiful little ribbon and I just kept folding it, folding it, folding it, and then I glued it under that because I wanted those crowns up there, but there was space underneath, so I filled it with those. And you also see her beautiful, gorgeous blue. I did not have to dye this. This is her GIMP. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I want more of this. This blue is outstanding. And so I did that on both sides, and then I took her beautiful little diamonds. This is the one that is, call it clear because it picks up all of the beautiful colors around it. And I just carefully lined the entire box front with it. And then here's some of her beautiful little flowers. Uh, I did cut off a couple of the little green leaves so I can position them how I wanted it. But I just think that turned out so stunning. So if somebody opens up this box, it's just gonna, because videos are great, but they don't show you everything perfectly. And it's a little overcast here in Florida where I'm at, and I had this big light. It's a big light that's supposed to help me with it, so I'm not sure if you guys can see. And then I didn't decorate this because it has to go down inside the box, and I didn't want anything to get ruined. The same things with this. So you see here, I'm gonna have to do something with these edgings, and I'll figure it out. I'll probably gesso or something. I'm not sure, but um, they are going inside and outside the box, and I may cut these off. These are something I may have to cut off because I refuse to let anything go out in my house, in my studio that looks like it's tore up. So, and then here's the other side. So I'm building my stash with her. So you have to forgive me if I don't have tons of things, because I am still building my stash with her. She does give us a beautiful allowance for us to go and shop in her store monthly. We do it 2 months at a time because she's in Canada. And so she saves on shipping because I can't imagine shipping must be ridiculous from there. So I'm really grateful that she even allows me to join her design team living here in Florida. So let's show these sides here. This is more of her beautiful trim. I had her up on my phone, but I don't know why I took it down because I wanted to say the exact names of this trim. I just ordered more of it though. I think it's over here. I've done a lot with this trim. I take it apart um, because you guys can use. Here it is. Here's this gorgeous trim. That's how much I accidentally cut out the video for some reason, or I don't know how I did it, but I did. And so I got a lot more of this, and this is her beautiful. Oh, I had it right here, folded up. Um, I'm trying to show it like this because it's cut up, and I mean, I cut pieces out, I take it apart. I don't just only use it as it is, but this is so pretty. Look how gorgeous that blue is. And that comes that way. I did not dye it. And so I used it. This is where the seam is. That was a bad. I just show you guys. This is the other side, and then that's the back. And I want to put little feet on them, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that or not, so it can sit on somebody's desk really beautifully. And then I'm going to go ahead and open this. Ta-da! Here it is. Let me do this so you guys can see it properly. So I took something apart. I don't even know if I have any more of it. I might have really taken it apart. I tried to get, um, let's see. Nope, that's not it either. I love taking lace and fabrics apart, and I might have used it all, but you must see it. Give me one moment. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so this was it. And as you see, I have plans for so much of this was a very nice white piece. This is how it kind of starts. You know, it's even bigger than this, but you see how this one's a little purplish. I was playing with colors and trying to get some stuff. I wanted to dye some of the stuff because most of it comes white from her. And so, yeah. And so let me stay on task here because I want to show you so much. And so I did keep some of it white here, as you see, but let's talk about the top first so I can set the box down. I took that apart and I layered three up here. It's so pretty in person. And I took her flowers and stuck them there. I can't remember if I got this trim from her or not, so I'm not sure. And then this is where these are hers. They're so cute. I just took them off and redid it. Here we go. Now they're dangling pretty. This here comes out. So I'd made it that way in case somebody wanted to, if they had a hard time taking it off or what, if they wanted to leave it on. But these two are her. Aren't they just gorgeous little hearts? I love them so much. It goes so perfectly when I show people, and it just slides in. And I reinforced the back this morning before I showed it was here. And so you can keep it out like that. Like that's how I like it. You can put it in, and then when you close the box, you can actually just take it out. I have closed the box with it, but I do recommend taking, I'm gonna have to fix this up. Um, I do recommend taking it out, and so it doesn't keep getting bent when you close it. And this does get bent, but I just like it there, so I just keep pushing it down. Here is more of her beautiful trim. I cut off one of the tassels, or two of them, or one of them, and made it from here to here. This is just gorgeous. I did dye this trim. Here it is a little bit darker blue than that. We were playing, my mom and I, we play with colors. And so I did dye some more of that. And uh, let's see. And then this is her, look at that gorgeous trim. Look at that inside there. I just adore that trim. Trying to see if I have it here too. Because I'm working still, so with her stuff, so I have everything's just a mess. And the more I try to straighten up, the more the time went away, and I just need to get the video done and get it out. So I'll be showing you again this beautiful treasure because I'm not done with this will be the journal that I am making. Again, because I'm building my stash, I might have had to use something else. This is my own ribbon. This is nobody else's ribbon, but um, this journal is so special to me. Yeah, I didn't show you guys the front. Right? This is the front of the box. It has her gorgeous trim here. So this is going to host, and this will have, all the sides will have more in it, of course. And so this is going to host, the packs, everything I can shove in here. Here's that trim right here. Isn't this so pretty? This is so, so pretty. I love this trim. So yeah, I love blue. Blue is my favorite color, actually. I have so much stuff in pink, but blue is my favorite color. And here we go. Here's some more of her trim. So I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to just show you this cute journal. Let me tell you, this journal, okay, I'm going to go down here now. This journal is so special to me. Let me grab this. I'm such a mess today because my mother took that design from my paper that I printed out and she took colored pencil to it and she spent a lot of time doing this. And it is so, so special. So again, this is not done. I'm going to go right to the page though, because I will be doing a flip through of this when it's done, that I'm working on right now, because I don't work one page at a time and keep going forward. Um, I have ideas, I look for spots for things. So on that box, I did decoupage. I don't know if I showed you that or not. On the box, I decoupaged this napkin. And I've had this napkin for a long time because I only had one napkin, and the lady that sent it to me had it in this beautiful protected thing and said it's fragile. Let me tell you, this was the hardest napkin to rip. I had such a hard time, and it was the most sturdiest napkin. Yes, it did look delicate, but it was not delicate. I was like, what the world? Okay, so as you see, I took her, again, took this apart. I'm still working on this page. So, oh, let me get it back in frame. This is going to turn into something completely amazing. So don't judge it now. But this is going to have an extension. It's not enough to leave just as pink underneath here. And I did pop this on here because we have some of the teal over here that I'm going to carry through the book somehow. And I might V this down and put one of her beautiful little um, trims that we talked about. Here's the pink one that we talked about. I hope you guys can see this good. I love her. These are some of my favorite things ever to work with. And I just love them. Okay. And so my next thing that I'm going to be doing, and I just lost it. That's not good. Uh-oh. I'm going to decoupage that napkin that I was telling you about. I probably just flipped it away, didn't I? And I'm going to decoupage it on here. I want to see the stitches more than not. And so that will go here, and you'll be able to write right across it. It's not a problem. And so that's what my next step is. And I hope that you guys go visit her shop. Really, it's so amazing. Let me just remind you of some of the things that I'm gonna flip this over. Um, wow, this is something else. This I don't have the camera down enough. Sorry, guys. I hope that all that was in. I hope all that was in. Okay, I'll show you. I did use her stuff here. Like I said, I use so many different fabrics and trims and stuff that's why I had to build my stash with her because a lot of what I get from her too is this kind of stuff. So I need a lot more to have a variety of what I like to use for me, the way I craft. I'm trying to get back to the page. Here we go. So I'm trying not to do too much. It's really hard for me not to over embellish, but I want to send things with the person that wins the giveaway. So right now I'm at 609 and I'm going to hopefully, this cord's gonna drive me crazy now. I'm hopefully going to um, get to 1,000 soon, sooner than later. But I do plan on doing a small giveaway every 100. So I'm really excited about that. If you guys can share this video, it will also, get Kim's shop out there. I'm sure it's out there already, but I didn't know about it until I came across her design team members. That's another thing. Her design team members, they've been crafting a lot longer than I have been, and they are amazing. You have to go see them. And they're sweethearts too, on top of it. But they all have different styles and they all give you different ideas. So definitely go check them out. But again, I hope that you love this video, and I have a lot more coming. I'm just gonna start pulling out some of her stuff here so that you guys can see some of the beautiful, look at this other beautiful blue, so that you guys can see some of the things that came from her shop. And, oh, this is, I call this shell. She probably called it something else. And I've had it, it's probably a little bent up because of the way I was holding it. But isn't that just adorable? Look how small that is. I love this trim. But so she has so much gorgeous stuff. This is a different trim than that shell trim. Super cute. I like dyeing everything, so her shop's perfect for me. All right, guys, there we go. Have a wonderful day. You deserve it. I hope you enjoy my treasures. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Leave a comment. What was the most favorite thing you liked of hers? And tell me if you guys go to her shop and what you think about it. All right, guys. Bye bye now. Have a great day.